Yeah, I found the list, so
Yeah.
I'll just read it out. Okay, first I'm gonna read how many games they have in total, and then they're exclusive.
Okay.
So 3DS has 11 and 5 exclusives. DS has 1 game, no exclusives. Mobile has 5 and 3 exclusives. PC has 37 games and 2 exclusive. PS2 has 1. What? PS2. Okay, no exclusives. PS3 has 38 games, 5 exclusives. PS4, 31 games, 5 exclusives. PS Vita, 5 games, 2 exclusives. Wii has 3 games, no exclusives. Wii U has 27 games coming out and 13 exclusives. Xbox 360 has 36 games coming out, no exclusives. And Xbox One has 36 and 8 exclusives.
That's just that they've had right now, though. That's what they were just released.
Just from E3.
Yeah.
So obviously Nintendo's got exclusives, but everyone else has games.
Yeah.
Personally, the way I see it is I can go on Nintendo for my first-party games. And then if I want my third-party games, I'll just go on my PC because, yeah, I have my PC.
Yeah. I understand where you're coming from because I know you're one of those gamers that just like plays everything, like you're into most things, like you're like an overall gamer.
Everything.
But I'm kind of like more towards competitive, and seeing as I'm more towards competitive, I want the best competitive experience for the game I play.
Yeah.
And I don't see that with PS4 just because Call of Duty is gonna keep growing. It's not gonna stop. They've already announced that they're still gonna support competitive gaming for Call of Duty, the next one.
Yeah.
So, and they will be using the Xboxes. So like, I can't be like, well, I still want a PS4. I'm not gonna buy an Xbox because really, it's not like I'm forced into buying an Xbox. It's like, I do agree with like all the stuff. I'm not 100%, but I'm still skeptical. But
yeah, we all are.
yeah, but
even with PS4.
But I'm not afraid to take a step and just go, into the future, because I do think that going into the future, making steps and changing could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. But I'm not afraid of it like most people are.
But the way they're doing it, I don't like it. Like they're restricting you. Like
yeah, but how bad really will it be? Because how often do you actually like finish a game and say, here, you want to play it? And they have to take it to their house and play it. Like how often seriously in your life do you lend a game to someone for them to borrow, whereas they can just come over to your house and play it? Or if they had their own thing, they could just play it and you could share it to them. I don't know. You could figure something out. But like, there's not like you're like they're gonna be able to completely 100% restrict you from doing anything. You know what I mean?
Well, honestly, when I see like a new games coming out, I usually ask my friends to play like a game in that series that came before it, just to like try it out, see if I like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good for that. Like if you're playing like a past game and you want to get into like the new series.
Yeah.
But like other than that, like.
But I find like it's so like immature for us to be like, oh my god, we can't share our games anymore. Like that's what a little kid would say. And like at this point, I think it's like we should move past that stage where we're just like.
But sharing's caring.
Yeah, sharing is caring, but still, like we can't just be in that stage where we don't like, I don't know. I like it's the future and like things have got to change. At one point, eventually it's got to change, and like I see that point now.
Right now.
Right now, okay. With the new consoles, because it is a new console, it's a new generation, and like if we don't change now, then when we can do it 10 years from now when we're like 30?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So. I don't really mind. I think it's a good idea. I think we should move forward in the new generation, and I get that most people are afraid of that in a sense, but we're
always afraid of change. We're always afraid. That's human nature.
People are afraid of change, and I get that, but like, you can't be so afraid of change because then eventually you're gonna miss out on what.
But the thing is, we need freedom too. We can't just be restricted to like, you can only play.
It's not completely
when we
restricted though. That's the thing.
But what if you're like in the U.S. military? You're not going to be staying at home all the time. You're going to be out there doing whatever, right?
Buy a PS4. That's for you.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's why there's two.
That's why there's two?
That's why there's a PS4 and that's why there's an Xbox. There's two different things.
So like Xbox One is only for people in America staying at home, and PS4 is for everyone that like travels?
I don't know. Depending on your situation, get what console works for you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying which console is like better or worse, like user-wise, because people have different lifestyles. They have different ways they want things, and then you can get whatever works and suits you the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's why people are getting PS4 because that suits them better.
It doesn't suit everyone better though.
It doesn't suit everyone better. There are people still buying the Xbox One.
Well, obviously, but I'm just saying, the PS4 people shouldn't just completely bash the Xbox One because they're trying to do something different. It's annoying for me being like an Xbox fan, going into like the YouTube videos and the forums and seeing 1,000 dislikes and like no likes, and everyone, all the PS4 people in there like, oh, PS4 shits on them, they suck.
Well,
blah,
it's
blah, blah.
because Sony themselves, they're marketing it like they're pretty much saying fuck you, Microsoft.
Yeah, and that's really, I find that really immature. Like, why?
Yeah, whereas they asked Nintendo how they feel about it, and then they're like, oh no, they're doing what they're doing, leave them alone.
Exactly.
And Microsoft's not going.
Microsoft's trying to push. It's trying to do its own thing. It's trying to go like, you know, it's trying
to
let
them do it, right? Like, who cares? Whatever.
Yeah,
let them.
If they're gonna do that, let them do it and see how it works out for you. But in the long run,
don't criticize them.
In the long run, I don't see PS4 lasting too long because eventually the developers are gonna be like, well, you know, now it's time for us because we want more money, we want better games, or not even that. Maybe in the future something's gonna change, and a PS4 games exclusives are gonna have to be like that, and they're gonna have to do that. It's not like they can keep it the same way the whole time. If they could, why would Xbox be like, yeah, we're gonna make you have to pay for games. There's gonna be restrictions because we're doing what we need to do now instead of doing it 10 years down the road.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know. It's just that's just my opinion, obviously, but you know.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to like. Yeah, I think that's it.
I think we basically covered everything.
Pretty much, yeah.
We've been talking for an hour, so.
Yeah. So yeah, I think this is a good video. I thank you for having with me.
Yeah, no problem. It's glad to be here talking.
Yeah, and I think we're done with this video. Hopefully you guys can leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Leave a like so your friends can see it. And do all that stuff.
Yep.
This was Big Milkshake and
AccuracyAhoy.
Coming at you
with this random talk,
discussion,
debate. Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. And peace out.
Peace out.